2, 1, 2, 3, 4. McCracken Midnight with Brian the Bastard. You're watching the show. Hello, everyone. This is gonna be a little weird. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to McCracken Midnight with Brian the Bastard.
Welcome to the Sam and Brian Make a Fucking Puzzle special.
Yeah, we have a sweet puzzle that we're gonna be doing.
This one here?
No, it's over there. Man.
Oh, it's over there. Sorry.
Got this sweet puzzle that I got for Christmas from Brian.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be over 3 feet long and how many pieces?
650.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty serious. You can see here all them pieces.
Look at all the pieces.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this puzzle and we're gonna do the normal show, and then whenever that's over, maybe we're just gonna keep streaming us finishing the puzzle until like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, which will probably really be what happens. So we got some stuff. We had a regular show planned out for you too, but we're also gonna do the puzzle, just because we like puzzles.
Oh, that's lame. Some of them are still attached.
Yeah, that happens all the time, man.
I think these two go together. I'm pretty sure they look like they fit.
So anyway, so we're actually, you'll notice, please, Carrie, you too, please, if you'll notice, we're not in the Monkey Palace right now, which is crazy. I don't like that at all either. That's precarious and makes me scared.
Fuck off.
Anyway, we're not in the Monkey Palace right now. We're actually in our house.
This is where we live, guys.
This is where we live. Oh, the camera's over there. Keep looking over there. This is where we live. This is where I actually live, and Brian also lives.
Mm-hmm. Also,
Jordan lives. Also, our cat Freya, who will be on a little bit later.
I'm sure she's gonna probably break our equipment tonight.
Yeah. This actually looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
This looks awesome.
Yeah. We look awesome.
I don't like the setup so much, but like the lighting and everything.
Well, we're not in a fucking basement with shit taped over the light bulbs for the goal of making it dingier.
That's true.
Which is what we're usually dealing with.
That's very true.
They're like all stuck together. This isn't. It's just gonna be like pulling a big piece of folded cardboard out of a box.
I'm not getting any stuff together. Anyway, okay, so let's start right off. So yeah, we're in our apartment. Oh, so let's talk about the future of McCracken Midnight for a little while.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
It's a puzzle piece. So we are nearing our season finale. If I'm correct, which I usually am, we are near. We're either. I'm pretty sure we're at episode 22 right now of season 2.
We kind of stopped counting.
No, I kept counting. I'm pretty sure we're at episode 22 of season 2, and we're gonna do 24 episodes in the whole season, which is what we did last season too. Last season, however, we had the season finale in September. The second half of our show just went right into the season premiere.
We did 2 shows right next to each other. This time we're going to take a break. As you notice, we've been missing Mondays lately.
Yeah.
Me and Sam both got a lot going on. The show, we want it to be our top priority, but it's been slipping away from us. That's why, after the season finale, we're going to take a break and really get our shit together and come back for season 3.
And it's going to be awesome.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be amazing. We're probably going to be at a new time.
Yeah.
Probably still on Mondays. I feel like Mondays are good.
Yeah. No, Mondays
We're still going to be called McCracken at midnight, even though we'll probably be at like 9 or 10 or something like that. Because, it's just rhyming and alliteration's good. And yeah, it's gonna be freaking awesome. We're gonna, I'm gonna like finish the website. We're gonna take a hiatus for a couple of months and really work all this out. Mm-hmm. Brian's gonna finish some school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep doing nothing.
A couple months, that long?
Well, you don't finish school until the end of May.
Well, at this point, it looks like I don't finish school until next winter.
Well, but you know what I mean. But the actual school part of school. Anyway, so that's what's happening. But that's neither here nor there. Well, it's there. It's not here yet. Now we're going to talk about the news.
Yeah.
So there's been some news.
That's a unicorn foot right there.
Nice.
Look at that.
Oh, it's in the shape of a unicorn foot. Yeah.
It's tiny. Where the hell does that even go?
It's going to be 3 feet long. It's not the unicorn that's 3 feet long, right? It's just part of the unicorn.
But it's actually unicorn within unicorns.
It is. It's multiple unicorns.
Where do you fall on looking at the box? Are you against?
I try not to look at the box until I have to look at the box.
Yeah.
This
I got a
piece,
feeling this is gonna
like,
be fucking hard.
I don't even understand what this piece isn't even totally cut out. Look at this. Look at the cuts on this piece. What's going on?
Yeah, no, I think
It's like miscut or something.
yeah, there's weird shit going on in this puzzle. That goes.
I don't even care. A unicorn puzzle is a unicorn puzzle. Ooh, thanks, Care. Oh, it's hot. Wow, that's burning me.
Okay, so
So news.
news.
So
First off, we were
first
talking
news.
a couple weeks ago about the ex-pope. Now, when there's an ex-pope, that means there needs to be a new pope. And we watched a little bit. There was a live stream of pope choosing, and then there was a separate live stream of just the smoke.
Of just the chimney. I
Um,
watched that for a good hour.
which, in case you don't know, in case you've been living under a rock of Protestantism,
Protestantism.
there's the way they choose the pope is the pope, whoever votes for pope, whoever they are, a bunch of guys,
Bishops. They're a bunch of bishops.
they go into a room and they say, hey, we're gonna get, and if they can come to a consensus on who the pope gets to be, white smoke comes out. If not, black smoke comes out, and then they like gotta try again.
And
I don't know.
if they sometimes green smoke comes out when somebody slips something into the water and they're all blazed out of their minds,
Yeah,
which happens more often than you would think.
not that often, but more often.
One
than
time
you think.
in the year like 1265, they all took a lot of LSD and they elected a bear pope for a day.
You shouldn't joke about that stuff because there was actually a dog who was the king of Norway in real life.
I'm not joking. They elected a bear pope for a day, and then they gave the bear LSD, and then the bear died. And then they had to get a new pope. Ow!
That didn't happen.
You don't know, man. You weren't there.
So, okay. I
Anyway,
don't know
we have a new
anything
pope.
about the new pope.
His
Who
name
is
is
the new pope?
Pope Francis.
What's his real name? What's his not pope name?
I don't remember, but I know he's from Argentina.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I did know about this. Yeah, okay, wait, that's all coming back to me now. He's Argentinian. Now, the first part I was like, oh, that sounds cool. That's, like, not
Not Italian.
not Western Europe. But then apparently, of course, you'd have to find the least cool Argentinian guy you could.
Well, of course, it's Pope.
Yeah, but he was, I'm not up on my Argentinian politics, but in whatever political upheaval had happened in recent times, he was, the Bishop of Argentina and, or Grand Cardinal or High Warlock or whatever they have.
High Warlock.
And he was the High Warlock of Argentina, and a lot of the people in this, coup d'etat or whatever it was, who were going missing, were it seemed like happening on his watch. He was basically behind the bad guys and a lot of horrible shit that was going on. Not a very popely thing. Actually, an extremely popely thing.
Unpopely. Well, popely.
Yeah. Which is the same as ungood.
Yeah.
So anyway, he probably sucks. It's looking like, whatever. I'll dig up some more dirt on the Pope for you guys and get around to
Oh,
it.
these
But-
pieces almost fit together.
So anyway, that's the new Pope.
That's the new Pope. Not super excited. I was hoping for like a super long choosing conclave
Yeah, last
where
time
they'd be like
it was all
locked in
messed
the room
up.
for 3 months.
Didn't they fuck up last time when they chose Ratzinger and they were like the guy who's doing the smoke panicked and did the wrong color and they were like, no, false alarm, no Pope.
Probably.
I remember that happening.
That sounds like something someone would do somewhere.
Oh,
What up? Look at that.
oh,
I just put
nice.
those pieces
I'm
together.
just putting all the edge pieces here, and those look
Yeah.
purple cosmos. And all
Anyway,
the leafy ones.
in other news, Brian's got most of the news tonight. Oh, let's go local real quick. Some really sad news at the end of the week.
Tonight, actually, I think was the last. Today was the last publication of the Phoenix. Or was that a couple days ago? I think
I think it was a
today.
couple days ago.
Anyway, the Boston Phoenix, the local
independent left wing underground.
yeah, cool. They the Phoenix who reported
Phoenix,
all the cool
newspaper
music
and magazine.
and all the weirdness news and all they're done.
They're done.
And I could not honestly figure out why as I was looking through the thing. I think they just ran out of money or
I would guess it's something like that. Look, I just fit 2 more pieces together.
score.
Yeah, it's really, really sad news, though. I love the Boston Phoenix. I found out, actually, at work. I work right around the corner from there. And, someone mentioned, Boston Phoenix is building. And I was like, what? So it's kind of a big shock. Especially, it's also really sad because I was actually going to try and get a job there. But now I can't because they don't exist. But also, it's sad because it doesn't exist anymore.
There was something up on their website. Hold on a second. I can find it. I can get it back. I lost it.
I really love the Boston Phoenix. I mean, sometimes they got a little crazy. But you know what? Their adult classifieds were always entertaining.
It was they had a very my band was in the Boston Phoenix once, and we didn't even know it, and we got really excited because we didn't realize that what shows were being listed and what weren't, and we were like, hey, I wonder if our show's in there. And this is the first time we ever played in Boston, and we had this huge headlining Jackson Crow, and I was like, oh shit. So I just like him for that. The other thing I like him for is
The adult classifieds.
The adult classifieds. But as you know, the tar sands, XL pipeline, Keystone XL pipeline. I should know this shit after all.
You really should.
That we've that whole thing that's going on. This is why we missed our show last week. In case you didn't know, is because we were out in Westboro doing some crazy shit, trying to hold up the Keystone XL pipeline. They were reporting on it. It was like the last thing they reported on was our cat is just running around. And guys, shut up. And what the fuck was I talking about?
Talking about
Goddamn cat. Yeah. So anyway, people have not. There's this huge pipeline blockade that's going on now all across the country, and the news has not been reporting on it. And the Boston Phoenix was. It was like the last thing they reported on was a big article on the entire thing, the nationwide, multi-nationwide blockade that people are trying to do with this pipeline. Internationally, multicultural,
multi-state.
I'm really not on tonight. I gotta drink more Dr. Pepper.
It's cool, man. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so yeah, that's very sad news. That's a really big disappointment. We were trying to figure out who's going to fill it, who's going to fill the space of the Phoenix. Is now there's a void there. I don't even want to get into that.
We think it might be the Boston Compass, which I'm torn about.
I don't think it's going to be the Compass.
They've just been getting bigger and bigger. Whatever. We'll talk later about that.
Yeah. Anyway, so in more news, you want to go to the Frog or the Guar?
Well, this is just a little cool thing. Guar, one of my favorite bands. Every year they do the Guarbecue, which is in their hometown, I think, of Richmond, Virginia. They have kind of.
They're from Richmond. That explains everything.
Yeah, they're they call it a meet and meet, where the band's there and the ex-members of the band is there and all their side projects play and it's all this weird stuff and they have a big barbecue. And this year apparently they're releasing their own barbecue sauce called Guarbecue sauce, and it's made of the blood of really hot chicks.
Yeah, the blood of really hot chicks.
Yes, we got this news came at us from Phil Mitchell, our sports correspondent, who will occasionally do metal correspondence. Because you need that too.
Also, steel correspondence. Yeah, barbecue sauce.
Yeah, barbecue sauce. I'm picking some up as soon as I can. I've never gone to the barbecue. I've always wanted to, and I've never managed to make it down there. Maybe on our tour of the South this summer.
There you go.
We can hit that up.
Anyway, and in the last little bit of news, Brian.
Oh my! The frogs. This I just pulled up. Ooh, that was very distinct. That's a unicorn horn, and that's a unicorn horn. Let's see if those fit together. They actually don't. Those are horns of two different unicorns.
It's not a bicorn horn.
No, but they're in pieces, Anyway, yeah, there was a frog called the. I gotta check up on this. The. The gastric breeding frog. Called so because it eats its own fertilized eggs, lets them hatch and go through the tadpole phases in the mother's stomach, and then pukes up the almost full-grown frogs.
That sounds awesome.
They went extinct in the 80s, but the Australian government has almost entirely, or has entirely reconstructed from frozen specimens the gastric breeding frog's genome, and is planning to clone one.
Good job.
Yeah. Of all the extinct animals you could bring back, find the fucking weirdest.
That sounds awesome, though.
Yeah. Weird shit from Australia always excites me. So that more news on this as it comes. We'll see.
Absolutely. We'll keep you updated on this.
If they actually get one of these frogs coming out of another frog's mouth. How would you do that though? Because the thing is, you can clone. You know, they're talking about you could clone mastodon out of an elephant because they're similar animals and they have similar reproductive things. And I mean, it may or may not work. That's the idea. What other frog are they gonna have? Because in order to clone it, that means you need another frog puking it out of its mouth.
Well, no, it's like in Jurassic Park, dude. They're filling in the missing gaps in the DNA with frog DNA.
No, but there are no holes in missing gaps. That's the exactly thing. They don't need to fill in the holes to complete the code.
So they already have the code.
They have the whole genome. But
So
that's
then-
not the thing. They still need to breed the clone.
I see.
And there's no other frog to puke it up. I don't know. I think I gotta look back into this. I think they might actually already be to the point where they have
It's puking. It's puking right now.
they have embryos. They might actually be past genome, but I'm getting mixed infos on that. So
Anyway, puking frog. Very exciting news.
yep. Return of
Fascinating news.
the baby puking frog.
And that's all the news we have for tonight, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all the
Pretty
news we have
much.
for tonight. What was the Tech Talks or Tech Talks?
No, that was the frog. Don't worry about it.
Oh, the frog was under Tech. Oh, because they're cloning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna go into movies now. We just got a little bit of movie news for you tonight. So, Star Wars. You know, we've been talking about Star Wars a lot, and constantly talking about Star Wars because we love Star Wars.
Yeah.
Actually, today we watched all 3 Star Wars films simultaneously on VHS on 3 different televisions.
We sunk them up at the THX.
Yeah.
And we watched them from there, and they went through the credits together, and
It was pretty awesome.
we panned between the volume. Actually, we ended up just listening to all 3 of them at once. And
Yeah,
it's
we did.
Surprisingly not obnoxious
No,
to
not
anyone
at all.
who didn't have those movies already totally encoded into their brains. You might not have been able to follow it, but
Yeah.
I was fine. Was totally split between the 3 of them.
Ooh, that unicorn horn.
Ooh, yeah. That's the unicorn
Yeah.
horn.
Anyway, so Return of the Jedi is much longer than the other 2.
Way longer.
Way longer. I never even realized that. It's super long. Anyway, Star Wars news. So, lots of new stuff about the movies, good and bad stuff. First, the good stuff, which this is probably old news by now, but Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill are definitely in the movie.
Definitely.
Definitely in the movie, which is pretty cool. I'm really excited to see what kind of old Jedi junk they're going to be doing, because Mark Hamill's he's not a young guy anymore. He's pretty old. They're both pretty old. Anyway, so that's all very cool. But then there's bad news, because Disney, owns all this now, and they don't like the fact that Warner Brothers is producing a television show and airing it on Cartoon Network. So they're canceling that. They're canceling Star Wars Clone Wars, which is really sad. But hopefully this means they're going to start production of a new cartoon. And the person, obviously, that they should get for the job is Gennady Tartakovsky. Because he did an awesome job in 2003.
He's not gonna do it though. When I saw him speak, Carrie, you were there.
Yep.
Yeah. someone asked, they were like, "Hey, are you doing any more Star Wars stuff?" And he was like, "Absolutely not. I like doing Star Wars, but I don't want to be the Star Wars guy, and I'm not doing it anymore, just on principle."
I wish that he would. In any case, I'm still gonna hope for it because I still want him to, and that's who should do it. Because like, who else
Hey, if
would do it?
maybe if we wanted Joss Whedon to do the new movie, maybe.
No, I don't want Joss Whedon to do a cartoon.
Come on, that would be awesome. Why not? Why
I
not?
feel like he's not a cartoon guy.
Okay. Hey, this isn't really news because I don't know much about. But there is another Doctor Horrible coming out. Did you know about that?
I heard you briefly say that the other day.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about this. But speaking of Joss Whedon, I totally forgot until just now.
I'm not surprised,
New Doctor Horrible.
but I'm glad
Yeah.
that there's a new Doctor Horrible because Doctor Horrible, the original, was great, and more of that can only be a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
In other movie news, more of the look, they're doing more of that. There was an awesome show on about 10 years ago called Veronica Mars that was really, really fantastic and ran for 3 seasons and then got canceled. And it is one of those shows just like Firefly and probably something else. I can only think of Firefly right now. That has had a huge Terminator that has had such a huge response to wanting to get it back. The fan response and sort of the continuation of the fandom and everything like that over the years has been so impressive. You know, like with Firefly and Serenity, it was so big that they brought at a panel at Comic-Con last year for Firefly, which is crazy because it hasn't been on for 10 years. It was a 10-year anniversary.
It was one season.
And it was one season. It wasn't even a full season. Anyway, so Veronica Mars had the same sort of response. For years and years and years, people have been wanting to get it back. The cast and crew of Veronica Mars have been like, we really wish we could do it, but there's, we can't do this. So then they started a Kickstarter last week, and they were like, yeah, we're asking for $2 million. They made a really funny video. They were like, we're asking for $2 million so we can do this, so we can buy the rights to the show and produce it ourselves. We're going to have all the same cast. Blah, blah, blah. All these people are going to be on it. And they were like, yeah, we really need your help. And then they raised the $2 million in the first day of the Kickstarter.
More than the $2 million.
More than the $2 million. I don't know what they're up to now. Last time I checked was, I think 2 days ago, it was at $3.7 million of their $2 million goal. So that movie's going to get made, which is awesome because Veronica Mars is one of the best shows ever. And I'm so excited to see it. Right, Brian?
Yeah, I never saw it.
Back to you, Brian.
I never saw Veronica Mars, but I bet it's cool.
It is cool. It's very cool. It's pretty cool. This piece goes right here. No, it doesn't.
I fit 2 together that I weren't together to begin with. So I'm pretty proud of that.
I think that's all the news and content we have for the show today.
So now watch us make a puzzle.
Yeah. How many viewers do we have right now?
We had 3 and now we have 2.
Now we have 2. Okay. Well, there's 1.
Hey guys, what do you want us to do?
All right, puzzle it is.
I mean, I can make frosting out here rather than in my room.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, my girlfriend's gonna make frosting for a cake,
A lemon cake.
a lemon cake,
Lemon frosting.
and then
Then we're gonna eat it.
yeah, and you're gonna watch.
You're gonna watch us eat it.
Hey, so what do you think about trying to get the next McCracken at Midnight on local access TV here in Jamaica Plain?
Does Jamaica Plain have local access?
It's got the guy who did the math help show.
Oh, the Math Help Show guys in Jamaica Plain?
I don't know. I don't know what it specifically
Dude,
is.
there's like, is there like one Math Help Show guy?
There's-
Because there is that in Virginia too.
Well, there's 2 who do it to get they switch off or something.
I hope that's an international or a national local access thing. Like that.
like
was
it's
so cool.
syndicated.
Yeah,
I
like
think
it's
that's
syndicated.
that syndication and local access kind of defeats the purpose, if you ask me, of local.
Maybe that math show was so good though that they were like, you know what, let's just air this all the time. Because they can't get enough people in, Northern Virginia, in Washington, D.C. to get on local access. Actually, they can. I've seen some pretty awesome stuff on local access. One time, I just saw, I don't know, I think it was a play. It was a bunch of, like crazy metal people in full metal garb putting on some kind of weird play. And I watched it for
Like
half
a
an
rock
hour.
opera or something?
No, it was just like a regular play with dramatic acting and
But they were all metalheads.
props and stuff. Yeah, but they were all metalheads and dressed, like metalheads. It was crazy.
That's weird.
It was hilarious. Virginia, man, it's a weird place. Look at this piece.
That's the horse parts. So putting horse parts over here.
Got to keep the horse parts in one place. Don't want to lose any horse parts. But yeah, we can get out on local access.
I just have to clean up my language.
Yeah, you do. For local access.
Or we would have to air it afterwards and bleep it all out. But even that, I think they probably wouldn't be into.
No.
And I don't know if I want to do that. I think my aggressive, vulgar outbursts are an important part of the show. I might be the only one who thinks that. What do you guys think? What do you think?
No,
of,
I have to agree.
What do you think?
What
of
do you think, one person?
censoring McCracken at midnight? I'm about to start having those pretty soon if this puzzle doesn't get any fucking easier.
Dude, we just started,
it's
man.
really hard,
We
man.
literally just started.
I don't know if I've ever done a 650-piece puzzle.
I've done 3,000-piece puzzles.
That's fucked up. Why would you do that?
Awesome.
How long did it take?
It took a few weeks. We had a puzzle at my apartment 2 years ago with Kay and Jane and Mary that was a unicorn. And we had it on the kitchen table, and it took us a while. It was, I think it was 1,000 pieces. Or 1,500. No, it was 1,000. It was awesome. We got in Provincetown, and it was like this unicorn flying in front of this castle. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Anyway, so, this one's going to take some time, You just got to be patient.
I'm not.
You just got to do it. Just do it, Brian. Oh, look, I did more. I've gotten so many pieces together. I'm king of the world, man. King of the trolls.
Wow. Look at that.
What is that?
Oh, you're doing green edge, leafy edge pieces over there.
Yeah, I'm doing tons of green leafy edge pieces
Oh,
over
I
here.
was doing leafy edge.
Up in here.
pieces.
You can do leafy edge pieces over there.
Yeah, let's divide. and
Okay,
conquer
you do
here.
green
I'm-
leafy edge pieces.
I'm doing-
'cause that looks like
I'm
it's the
doing-
bottom anyway.
Green. You're doing.
I'll do some purple
You're doing
junk.
purple.
I'll get purple junk going.
Yeah. Hey, so more ideas for the future of the show.
Okay, so I think that
Because what if there was like something like this? What if there was like a imagine a network.
You're
Maybe
gonna ruin everything.
maybe you should go in there. Does that suck? If you had to go in the room to mix your frosting.
No.
Okay, we'll do it. Thank you. Oh, the bunny mixer. Hey, show everyone the bunny mixer. This mixer looked like a bunny.
Show everybody the bunny mixer. No, I don't want it.
why not? Everybody is nobody.
I know.
It looks like a bunny. So I made it look more like a bunny by drawing a bunny on
It's a bunny mixer.
it. So what if there was like a network, but it was on the internet?
Yeah.
And you had a live stream that had programming on it, and you had, advertising built into the programming, but then you also were archiving all this stuff. And you could, like, syndicate YouTube series and stuff into it?
That's called YouTube.
No, but it's... Oh, yeah. I guess so. But it would be like it wouldn't be like just this sea of crap that you had to sift through. It would be like...
That would be literally online television is what that would be.
Yeah.
That would just be online television. And you know that's nothing new. Like remember like Sipple and Ollie was on.
What the fuck is that?
Sipple, you know Sipple and Ollie?
No, I don't.
You'd love it. It was a sock puppet show.
Yes, I would love it.
The Sipple and Ollie show. Anyway, yeah,
I
like
guess
you remember like on Winamp, they had the internet TV on Winamp, and you can go watch internet TV on Winamp, and it would just be
On
like
Winamp?
on Winamp, and it would just be like random stuff playing on these channels all the time.
That sounds cool.
See,
Because I'm thinking like, our show would do good in something like Cartoon Hangover that was like this, except that we're not a cartoon. If it was like, because that is almost like a channel, It's like,
yeah.
here's a bunch of like cool stuff, and we produce it all, and we put up money in it because we want to see this stuff get made.
Yeah.
But
Well, see, the thing about that is,
yeah,
it's they're producing it all. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If it were to be a channel that we ran, we'd also have to be in charge of the content,
yeah,
which is the time-consuming part.
yeah. So let's make this our job, is what I'm saying.
How would we get paid?
I don't know. Figure that shit out later.
You have to become popular enough to have enough YouTube views.
Well, but it wouldn't be YouTube. That's the thing. It's not YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
See,
then
YouTube has
Papa-
just failed us over and over and over again. So,
It's a whole new thing.
You don't have
It's a whole new
enough
world.
advertising.
yeah,
Anyway.
you have to. But who's gonna advertise on it if it doesn't have any viewers?
Nobody.
You gotta go bottom up on this shit.
We'll get like local pharmaceutical companies, like small town pharmaceuticals.
Is there such a thing as small
I- I'm pretty sure they're called meth labs, but
We're gonna have just drug dealers advertise on our show. I'd be totally 100% okay with that. I'd be worried about the drug dealers, but if they're not worried, I'm not worried.
I got another piece of it together.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, I think that I think that's one thing, and that's something that I've kind of been trying to look into to see if there is some sort of online presence of live. Well, see, that's the unique thing because there's lots of internet TV, there's lots of original programming, non what do you call it? Like syndicated programming
Yeah.
on YouTube and stuff like that people produce on their own,
Yeah.
and that is also professionally produced. But none of it's live. I have yet to find like another weekly live TV show.
Yeah.
Um,
We were the first. Let the record so reflect.
It's on YouTube now, or it will be later. YouTube only speaks the truth. But yeah, I was trying to find a community for that, so that we
there's
could
just-
sort of
There's
get the word out about us. But there's no outlet for this.
so we
thing.
need to start the community, and that's even cooler.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm all over that. Yeah,
And it would really ultimately just be completely self-serving. But if you can help people in the process,
I mean, basically, with this, this is almost Scream Chamber, just with more programming.
yeah, with any program.
Well, with any programming, I often live stream playing Minecraft on Scream Chamber.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I know Andrew does it sometimes. Tang works on Scream Chamber sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I play Minecraft on Scream Chamber. Anyway, other ideas for the future of McCracken Midnight. I don't even know. I'm pretty tired right now. I'm not really thinking.
Yeah,
very
you
well.
should be drinking Dr. Pepper at this point.
No, it's not helping though. See, I am dry. I already have had twice as much as you, and it's not really helping.
Faster, more.
Yeah.
I think I'm just getting confused.
I'm getting unabused. I think that
Oh, score.
in time, on the next iteration of the show,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps we could have a more solid set.
Hmm?
Or a less solid set.
Yeah, you were saying less solid set. The other day we had accidentally had the same conversation that George and Jerry had in Seinfeld. When
Oh,
they were starting
yeah.
the show. It was like, why don't we do this on the show? It's like, well, that's what we used to do, and then we like fucked up and started like doing news reports.
Yeah.
It's like we just sit and pick our asses, and that was our show.
But,
Remember that?
I mean,
Remember the ass
it's
picking days, Sam?
it's gotten better since then, so
It's gotten-
I think we've been doing something right.
Butter since then.
I do love butter. I do love butter. Anyway, yeah, you know, so, oh, I got another piece.
I didn't realize how
Oh,
hard
you were
this
getting
was gonna
yourself
be. No, I was not prepared. I haven't done a puzzle in so
You're a
long, man.
fool.
I am.
Ooh, that might go there. It does. Yeah, I want to make some stickers too. I think that's going to be a big part of the next. I'm going to get stickers.
Merchandising.
Merchandising. That's exactly right. I'm going to get a bunch of stickers.
Look, this one
And
they
I'm
didn't
gonna-
even they didn't even try
It's
to
not
cut
even
that
cut.
case.
I'm going to get a bunch of stickers and I'm going to post them everywhere. And then people are going to keep looking. And it'll be like, coming soon to your computer on the website. And then it'll go to, and then it'll start. And people will be like, whoa, now I know what this is and I'll watch it. You know?
Yeah. And then they'll watch it and then they'll fucking regret it.
Yeah, and then they'll never watch it again. But, you know, we'll get that initial, hey, give me that yellow piece right
Oh yeah, so go together that one.
Yeah.
I know somewhere in this horse's neck is a quasar. And I think these are parts of it.
there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get some stickers. We can get some ladies in
How about this?
t-shirts.
Of the viewers out there, who how many of you would donate all of your money to McCracken and Midnight, like everything you had? No one's commenting, so I assume I'm gonna take that as a yes.
Everybody.
From all
They're,
of
you know what? I'm gonna. Yeah. Well, let's just assume that means that they're busy emptying their bank accounts right now.
It's okay that you forgot to answer, and I know it's exciting.
I think this piece might go here. It does.
Oh, do these go together? Fucking yeah!
Yeah, this puzzle's just putting itself together,
Yeah. Right.
right?
Right. Well, there's another
No,
one,
it doesn't go there.
and no, not that one.
Anyway, yeah, some people, some ladies or men in tight t-shirts, in wet t-shirts, men in
We're
wet
the
t-shirts.
only people who have ever taken our clothes off on our show. What's with that?
I know. Well,
You think
It's
they'd let
true.
us do that on Local Access?
take our shirts off.
say,
Yeah, probably.
What would we not allowed to do anymore on Local Access if we did that?
Swear. Play music. Or
Oh shit!
YouTube
I forgot about that
videos.
one.
Actually,
Yeah.
no. YouTube videos would still be able to play, except ones that are monetized. Wouldn't be able to download YouTube videos anymore. Probably. Some
Yeah, you know
other
what?
stuff.
Fuck that. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, those go together. Yes, they do. Yes, indeed, they do.
Come here. Come on the show, Freya. This is our cat, Freya.
What? Oh, score.
She's a cat. She is feline descent. She likes to walk on this
Felis
puzzle.
familiaris. You're gonna fuck everything all up. You're gonna fuck it up. Get in my lap. It's warmed out here. You like it because it's a penis. Yeah, you do.
She has a nice anus.
Yeah.
We take pride in her anus
Uh-huh.
and tell her how nice it is all the time.
Sometimes it looks like a little face.
Yeah.
You ever know sometimes cat anuses look like little horrified faces?
Yeah.
Often, usually it's the same expression that the cat's making. Oh, see ya.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, yeah. So how long do you think the hiatus should be? Because,
I
like,
don't know.
you know, I'm going to start the job in the summer, and I'm going to work Mondays and Tuesday mornings. Oh, except we'll come back at an earlier time.
Yeah.
So it won't be a problem. Oh, never mind. Lots of thinking is happening right now, clearly. There's a lot. I'm really thinking really hard.
At this point, by the way, and this especially applies to the two people who are in this room, I'm not considering this so much of a show anymore, and more of a live stream / live debate / live puzzle doing.
This current
So
thing.
you guys don't have to like be quiet or anything.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if anyone's watching. So
Yeah, I
okay.
was shutting up because. Sure.
No, that's cool.
I still want you to shut up.
Because it's technically
Thanks.
still
Technically, it's still a show.
I mean, we are recording. This is going to go on YouTube.
You boo.
We should still sing the comments.
Oh, absolutely, we're gonna.
We picked that
We'll
piece
sing your comments that you.
Yeah, the comments that I posted. That'll be fun. Ooh, I like that piece.
I want you guys to do more of the guest stuff.
Yeah, guest
hey.
stuff. That
You don't do
Guests
that.
and that'll
are
come
awesome.
with. Well, you know that used to be really easy to do because we were in school, and we just get people that were like around.
But also it made like viewership a lot higher because the people who were on the show and they're far more likely to watch it.
Yeah, no, totally. No, it definitely did, but it got harder and harder once we were at the Monkey Palace, you know. So that I think is something that will.
Well,
Definitely
it was still
come
easy
in
when I
over
lived
time.
there, even because especially I would just get couch surfers.
Yeah,
to get on.
the couch surfers. But I think that'll come with an earlier time because people won't be like, oh, I gotta hang around until midnight. You know, I wouldn't want to hang around until midnight anyway. Yeah, or either. I don't want to hang around until midnight. But yeah, no, that is really good stuff. I think we need more variety. We need too much news. I don't want to be a news program.
I fit puzzle pieces together. That's why we're making a puzzle tonight. We should make more puzzles.
We should make more puzzles. But I don't think that people would watch it as much. Or would they? Or wouldn't they?
I think they would.
We
Ooh,
found
and what?
a Pinterest about puzzle bit making and posted it to there.
I don't even know how that website works. It scares me.
Yeah, what's
also, I don't
Pinterest?
like the name.
Explain Pinterest to me really quick.
Pinterest?
It sounds like a Pokemon.
It actually is not that dissimilar to Scream Chamber in the sense that it is a thing full of whatever you want to put on there. Or at least Scream Chamber as you guys originally described it to
Do
me.
you mean literally whatever I want to put on there?
Well, you...
Could I post pictures of my butt on there?
Yeah, definitely could. You post a picture, and that picture has a link, and it could be to anything, or it could just be a document or a photo or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And they're organized by interests.
I see this on people's Facebooks, aren't you? Yeah, it has like a picture and then an interest that's like shopping or
Yeah, it goes into like a
Taxidermy
category.
Or Sam's butt.
Sam's butt.
And then you have a wall of everything that has this. It's like think of it as organizing things by hashtags, except for you can't do hashtags of just anything. They have categories, so it's like
So there are set hashtags.
yeah.
There exists in the universe a J&B wedding Pinterest that my sister-in-law made, which was great.
Nice. J and B, is that like John and Bonnie?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
that a John and Bonnie?
Obviously, that is John and Bonnie.
Oh.
Stay there, Kate.
Anyway, Pinterest, interesting. Yeah, that's one of the things we need to work more on is sort of spreading what we have over the internet that already exists instead of just spilling our seed into the void and hoping that eventually it impregnates some other being.
That was a great way of putting it. That was-
Right?
That's exactly what we do.
I'm in a cosmic mood tonight. Just wait for the comments.
Well, it's because we're making a horse with a quasar in its neck.
Yeah.
It's a unicorn brand.
I'm all about the
Unicorn.
neck
It's an
quasars.
einhorn.
Got frosting on the
Lois
spinach.
Einhorn.
Hey, yeah, guys, did you know that?
Look, I just looked and that piece doesn't.
Did you guys know that? Einhorn, because Einhorn was Finkel. You know, was
Finkel.
Frank Finkel.
Finkel is
And
Einhorn.
Einhorn is
Finkel,
German.
Finkel, Einhorn.
Einhorn is German for unicorn, and Lois Einhorn had a secret penis.
A secret penis.
Get it? Hey, you want to watch Ace Ventura when this is?
I absolutely do not want to do
do.
that.
Why not?
Because I'm tired.
You guys,
Any other time I would.
you're not gonna go to bed, are you? You always go to bed.
I was saying this earlier. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to
I'm
bed.
really feeling too jazzed tonight.
I'm feeling really sleepy.
This is spring
like I
break
have
for
to
me.
We're
pee.
sleepy now.
But I still don't want to go to bed. Yeah, Freya. Sing it.
No, let's pull an all-nighter,
Hang on,
Sam.
hang on, Freya. Let's sing a song for the camera. Okay, ready? Hey. One more. Thank you. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Fucking leaves. Oh, these ones look like they're the same. Kinda.
She's very cute.
She's also purring.
Yeah!
Have you ever not turned?
Yes. I assume that when she poops, she doesn't purr.
She probably does.
Yes, it does. It does.
You're a
I-
freaky cat.
I know I
You
do.
might get freaky.
Yes, it does. She was like, "Relax."
I'm gonna keep doing that. No, I don't even have Siri on my phone. You're doing auto message talking. Blah blah blah. I like how my phone. I have an iPhone 4, not an iPhone 4S, so I don't have Siri on my phone. But the voice after the most recent iOS update, iOS 6, the voice is now Siri, but I still don't have Siri. It's just the voice control voice.
No, man.
What kind of crap is that?
No, fucking no.
I do, however, have it. Oh, wait.
Ah, another horn.
I do, however, have it on my iPad and have never used it before. Ever. I got it to call me Butthead, and then I got it to call me Slamwise, and then I never ever used it again. Karen, where's my iPad?
It's here. Yeah. You want me to go charge it?
No, I don't want that.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, I found a leg.
Oh, sweet.
Leggy, leggy unicorn.
Raspberry jam. You're the best person ever. Thanks. Can we date